The issue of singing with tension is a big deal, and I get asked that question all the time. So I'm going to explain why this might happen and how you can solve this problem. First of all, the tension comes from the throat usually, right? So where is the energy coming from? The energy when you sing should not come from the throat, even though we sing from the throat because that's where the musical instrument is. But the energy should never come from the throat. It comes from my diaphragm. So it comes from my breath. As long as I'm focusing my attention on how I'm breathing and how I'm launching the sound through the breath, I have nothing to fear. Of course, this is something that you need to practice, but as long as you're using your hands and trying to feel the sensations of your body and your voice when you sing, you shouldn't be afraid of it. The second reason why you might get tired or you might feel tension in your throat is because you're either keeping the breath in, so you're not releasing the air, or you're releasing too much air when you sing. If you're not releasing the air when you sing, the more you go, the more you're going to have air within you, and it's like you're drowning in your own air. You don't want that. You want the air to be released anyway. It's like your shower head. You control the amount of water you want and the pressure, but it's always constant. It doesn't suddenly change, right? It's the same thing for the breath when you sing. Of course, you need less breath when you go higher in your notes and in your range, but that's for another topic. But usually you want to think of a constant airflow. And also, if you're releasing too much air, this will tire your vocal cords, right? So you want to make sure that you are creating resistance when you sing. You don't want to just release all the air. It's not just about sighing, ah. It's also about controlling the quantity, but also about keeping your body open, right? That's what I call the resistance. You resist the urge of just releasing all the air all at once. You're not just sighing, you're controlling, because singing is an extension of the speaking. So think about it. Of course, everything requires practice and patience, but nothing is impossible. The best way for you to advance in singing is through voice lessons. So if you are interested in seeking help from me, make sure to go to johnthevoiceguru.com and click on lessons.